Okay, continuing on page 2 of the 6.6 notes, we're learning how to solve exponential equations here. And on this example 3, the exponent and base that we're trying to isolate here is at 10 to the x plus 5th power. So we'll start out by trying to strip off that times 6, simply dividing by 6 on both sides. And then once I've done that, you're going to get rid of the base 10 by taking the common log of both sides. Now you know from previous note sets that base 10 logarithm is written log with no base shown, but a common log cancels the base of 10. So on the next line, you just simplify it, and you'll subtract 5 on both sides, and then convert to decimal. And once you've done that, you'll take that decimal answer, store it as the value of x, and type this side over here. Hopefully it equals 480, and you've got the right answer. This one checks. We'll have some where they don't check, okay? You'll see those in a little bit. Okay, on the next example, example 4, you'll see that the base that we're trying to isolate is e. That means eventually you're going to take the natural log of both sides to cancel that one. So we're going to start here by getting rid of the 2/3, and you'll see me multiplying by the reciprocal, 3/2 on both sides. That's how you get rid of a 2/3. Maybe you can see that the 2's cancel and the 3's cancel when you do that. So the next line here, we're going to simplify. Let's see what I'm doing here. I think it's going to be 3/2 times 8 is 12 on the right. And you can see that I've already set up for canceling that base of e by taking the natural log of both sides. Natural log is also base e, so the logarithm and the base cancel over there. And you end up with x over 4 equals the natural log of 12. All you have to do now is multiply both sides by 4 and convert on your calculator to a decimal equivalent, or approximation. Actually, you can see I put a squiggly equal sign there, so you shouldn't always expect exact answers when you check it. It just needs to be really close. So if you store that and type 2/3 e to the x over 4 power, it should give 8. And if you're not sure how to get that e key on your calculator, it's usually the second function above the key that says natural log on it, and you can see how to spell natural log. It's actually backwards, ln, instead of what we would do in English, nl. Okay, example 5 here. We have to isolate the base and the exponent. There they are. In this case, you're going to do that by dividing by 4. And that gives you a 7 on that right side. And then you cancel the base. It's a base of 6, so you want to log base 6 on both sides. And that would cancel with that base. So now you end up with just 2x minus 3 equals log base 6 of 7. You'll add 3 and divide by 2, and then convert to decimal. So this decimal here, once you store it, if you'll type this expression, it should give 28. So you store this for x, and it should give 28 up there. And don't forget that you need to check all of these. Okay, so that does it for the examples on page 2, and I'll pick up on page 3 on the next video.